All the news about the October Visa Bulletin. Hi everyone, my name is Audra Doyle and I'm the owner and attorney of Doyle Law here in Atlanta, Georgia. And today we are going to talk about the October Visa Bulletin. It was a big surprise to me, and I think it was a surprise to a lot of other attorneys and stakeholders who are counting on visas being available. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about how the Visa Bulletin works. We're going to go through September to October so you can see the difference in some of these time frames. And finally, I'll give you my opinion on why I think it says what it says. Attorneys do disagree on the implications of this. Some attorneys, don't have a problem with the slower than expected processing times or slower than expected visa wait times. Other attorneys are really advocating hard for these visa wait times to improve rapidly. So we'll discuss all of that in this video. So first, you need to know if you are filing almost any kind of green card application or immigrant visa to come to the United States and get a green card, the Visa Bulletin is going to affect you. The only folks that are not affected are people that are immediate relatives. So if you're filing an employment-based case, a family-based case, a diversity visa lottery case, you need to be aware of this document. Number one, it changes every month. And we receive the next month's Visa Bulletin about the middle of the previous month. So on September 15th this year, I got the October Visa Bulletin. And I do believe that you can sign up and it'll give you a notification so you don't have to go look it up. Now the Visa Bulletin, second thing to know is that it does not run in real time. So for these dates, you should not expect it to move forward 1 month every month. It can go forwards, it can go backwards, which is called retrogression, or it can stay the same. The last thing to know is that there are 2 charts for each of these general categories. So for family cases, we have a chart called Final Action Dates. Then we also have a chart called Dates for Filing. So the State Department is the organization that releases the Visa Bulletin. It definitely follows both charts. The USCIS tells us, that's a different department, which is Department of Homeland Security, USCIS. It will notify us and it will say, this month, the USCIS will follow the Dates for Filing chart. So we have to look and see which chart is the Immigration Service going to follow. So that is a really fast explanation, very general explanation of the Visa Bulletin. I have several other videos here on my channel about how this document works. So let's get into the details about why I am surprised. October 1st is the beginning of the U.S. fiscal year for the U.S. government. And every year, more visas are released on October 1st, immigrant visas. So that means every year on October 1st, then we go back to the entire pile of visas for the whole year. They're all available and they're ready to go. So what I expected, we had some pretty big retrogression. We had a lot of slow categories in September on the chart. And what I expected to happen was at least things to become current or to have big advancements due to the new fiscal year, because I know that there are green cards available. That is not what happened. I think that we've had a change in personnel at the State Department. It used to be one person who has retired who was handling the Visa Bulletin, and he would set the dates every month. Now they have a different group of people since he is retired. And it's my understanding that they are being more conservative in their approach. So they decided not to open the floodgates and let so many visas out all at one time. Incrementally, they're going to be releasing these visas over the next 12 months from October to September 30th. So the last thing I wanted to do, so that means in November, I do expect advancement, because if they're going to do incremental advancements, we should see movement forward. And the thing that is surprising, you know, when immigration lawyers are making strategies with our clients, we have to discuss processing times. We have to discuss how long is it going to take before the person and their family gets a green card. And we use the Visa Bulletin to make those projections. So what I was expecting is that at least for EB2 worldwide, I was expecting that to become current. It has been current for quite a while, and unfortunately this year in October, it is not current. If you have a priority date on or before January 2023, January 1st, then you are able to file your green card application. And it has been stuck on, I want to say December 1st since February. So from February until October, there has been no advancement in EB2 worldwide. And so I expected there to be a big advancement because they had maybe run out of numbers in the fiscal year 2023. So now fiscal year 2024 has arrived. We're going to see a big advancement, maybe even go current so people can start filing their applications for green cards. It did not happen. So that's the first big news, is EB2 worldwide only advanced 1 month. The second big news is that India and China, actually, let's see. Yes, China advanced 1 month for EB1 category. India actually went backwards on the EB1 category. So for dates for filing, we have retrogression for India, which was also a big surprise. Now let me move over to some of the family-based dates. Okay, so for our family-based charts, folks that are most affected, I have a lot of people that ask me about the F4 family-based fourth preference category, which is brother, sister of a U.S. citizen. And what I have noticed for this category is that from September to October, there is no movement. It is staying the same. It is exactly the same. And so that means that if you filed your case before a certain date, you're not any closer to getting your case moving and to be able to apply for the immigrant visa for your brothers and sisters. Some other changes that I see, you go to the final action dates. This is a little bit of good news, is the F2A category for worldwide. It did advance on the final action date for one year. It advanced 1 year, which is really helpful. So if this is all very confusing to you and you're my client, never fear. I can talk with you personally about this. I probably already have. And we can help you understand and help you make a strategy for your case. But whether or not you're my client, if you're fitting into one of these preference categories and your visa, your green card is dependent on visa availability, you need to educate yourself and be aware of the Visa Bulletin. So that's it for this video. October Visa Bulletin was quite a big surprise. Some attorneys are advocating that we should have had a big advancement. In November, they need to fix this and they need to make it move ahead really quickly. Other attorneys kind of agree with the more circumspect or conservative approach. So we'll see what happens in November. Keep in mind that that's going to come available in mid-October. If you have any questions or need help with your case, please let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe here on my YouTube channel. I will be making and releasing new videos this month. Have a great day.